Hi, I'm Jane. I'm a trauma recovery coach. There was this moment a few years ago during a season in my life when I was making pies. Not just any pie, but pies that eventually became the humble pie. It was such an unexpected time of awakening. I was in my kitchen shaping dough, weaving a lattice, and memories would rise to the surface out of nowhere. Not big dramatic flashbacks, but more like emotional post-it notes that I had stuffed away for years. And then one day, in the middle of rolling dough, a memory came up that I thought long outgrown. It wasn't the worst thing that ever happened to me. It was just one of those moments you never get to process because life just keeps moving. And for the first time, I actually paused and I paid attention to why it still hurt. That's when it hit me. It wasn't the event itself that shaped me the most. It was everything that happened afterward or didn't happen. No one checked on me. No one helped me try to make sense of it. And no one said, you didn't deserve that. So the wound didn't heal, it just stayed and stayed open. And I kept going in a way that so many of us do, thinking time or toughness would just take care of it. But in that moment, with flour on my hands and grief in my throat, I realized I wasn't damaged. I was unaccompanied. That was the beginning of a different kind of healing. The kind where your body finally tells you the truth your life didn't give you space to feel. And I think that's why so many of our breakthroughs happen in the quiet, in the creative moments, like the kitchen, in a garden, in a car, while we're folding laundry, when our hands are busy, our guard is down, and the truth finally comes through a doorway. If you've ever wondered why an old memory still stings, maybe it's not because you're stuck. Maybe it's because you never had company when it happened. And offering ourselves that companionship now, that changes things. If this resonates, I'll be sharing more reflections like this and the small moments that help me understand trauma in a more human way. You're welcome to stay for my next video.